Hi everyone, happy Thursday morning. Me and Prince just wanted to pop on. Some of us are still waking up and haven't had their coffee yet this morning. But to say hello and just give you a final update. And I know this has been just a grueling 82 days for me, for Brandon's family, for my family, for all of our friends, and most importantly, for Brandon. And I'm so thankful of the triage of communication that has allowed this outpouring of support to continue on through each and every one of these 82 days. And I know it will continue to go on in future because that's how amazing all of you are. And I think that you're owed to be kept in the loop. And so I figured that I don't know why, but my first reaction when all of this went down was to set up this communication triage, and I'm so glad I did. So just wanted to give a special shout out, of course, first and foremost to Brandon's mother, Nadej, and my mother-in-law, and we've been through it together, and along with Jennifer and Christopher, Brandon's siblings, and my in-laws and Bill. It's been ridiculously challenging, and I think that the group of us were able to come together as a united front for Brandon and really be strong. And I'm so thankful that we're so close and that we had each other to lean on throughout all of this. And I'm so thankful for all of you. I wouldn't be able to have survived. So that's a big one. And so Nadej was kind of like my head triager of communication for many of you. And then we have my best friend, Deanna, and she, as always, just picks up the phone and just does whatever needed in the midst of trying to plan her own wedding in the middle of this freaking disaster of a pandemic, and just dropped everything to be by my side. She came and stayed with me for 2 weeks. She communicated with everyone, and so I only had to make a few short phone calls to keep everyone in the loop. Same thing with my dad. He did the same thing with our family. That side of the family is actually huge, and those are the moments where I'm so thankful to have that big family support. And then, of course, my mom. And my mom, I called her, and she dropped everything and came here and stayed with me for 3 weeks, really throughout the toughest of the time, so I didn't have to be by myself. She had to bring all of her dogs and uproot her whole life, and so I just can never say thank you enough for that. And it was just really challenging, but we got through it. And so yesterday, of course, there's just this roller coaster of emotions, but I was just having a tough day yesterday. And I was talking to my grandma, and so for those of you who know her, her name is Guy, and I don't just call her Guy, everyone calls her Guy, because I named her Guy, and that's basically how the world works with her, which of course I'm totally okay with. And she was talking to me, and she was like, Taylor, it's okay that you feel every emotion, and it's okay that some days you're really excited, and some days you're scared, or Brandon's gonna have bad days, you're gonna have bad days. You've been through a war. And that, it really resonated with me, even on a broader picture than what Brandon and I have gone through, but with what we're going through right now as a country in this pandemic, with all of the social issues going on, we're in a war for sure. And on a very personal level, I have felt every moment of that war throughout every second of the past 82 days, and have been held to tests that I never imagined that I'd take. But you know what? I passed them, and it's because when you fight a war, you don't do it alone. You have an army of people. And our army and our tribe of people is so strong, of people that we don't even know, of prayer chains, the GoFundMe, blew out of the water, $14,000. We provided so many meals for the hospital and healthcare workers. It's incredible. And so I say that because so many people say to me, I don't know how you did this. I would never have been able to do this. And I really, truly believe that you weren't given more than you can handle. And Brandon is case number one proof of that. he overcame all odds. He is the strongest person I know. And even throughout all of this, he is able to just have such appreciation and grace and strength and willingness, even given everything that he's been through and not being able to have his family and friends physically by his side as he's recovered. So I just want to reiterate, like, our team of people is what got us through this, and there is not a single day that I will ever take that for granted anymore. And just thank you. And thank you to our healthcare heroes. Oh my goodness, our angels. Dr. Lisa Shaw, my good friend, my boss, my mentor. I just I can't think about where we would be if it weren't for you. And it is divine intervention that you are in my life in the way that you are right now, and I am so thankful for it. We have Cindy and Ellie and Colleen for making these amazing introductions. I mean, and Cindy went to high school with Brandon. I never even knew her. And Ellie, again, introduced through Colleen. And then we have Heather, our amazing ICU nurse cousin, and I've never had the opportunity really to get to know her. And then she just answers the phone at 3 a.m. without even thinking twice and talks me through probably the hardest conversation that any human being has to have with another one. And I think that those are the moments when you really realize how strong the bond of family is. And just to have someone like her in our family. Brandon is so incredibly lucky. We're so incredibly lucky. So just thank you. I don't think that any of this happened by chance. I think that all of these people have surrounded us, and all of you have surrounded us, and never for one moment did I believe that we wouldn't be coming home to this day, on this 82nd hellacious day of this journey. The hellacious part ends in an hour when Brandon gets to come home and we get to start this next chapter. And it's not to say that everything is going to be roses and rainbows moving forward, but he gets to come home, he gets to recover, and we get to live the rest of our lives together. And really, I believe that in this war that we're fighting, if you visualize the end goal and you believe in it, it will happen. And this whole scenario has proved that to me. So my one little piece of Taylor Tells All advice that comes out of all of this is don't lose faith. Surround yourself with people who love you and can build you up and give you strength. And when you believe in something, don't take no for an answer. And life will really surprise you in an amazing way, even in the darkest times. So again, thank you so much, all of you. I hope that this final update was helpful, and look forward to all of our progress and the journey to come with Brandon here at home by my side. All right, bye guys.